Welcome back to Let's Play Vanguard Bandits. This is Trovidel. And we got this one pretty much in hand now. I might be able to kill this guy with a counter, which would be totally badass, and I'm going to try. I will not lose, I fight with honor. There we go. Sadira! Info. They're pretty close. You're not so much. You're not so much. You... Okay. Move. Stab him in the back. Ooh, level up. Awesome. Level 13. Alright, I believe I should get my dex up. 1 MBS. Alec! Wrath of the Old Woman! Can't get the kill. Strike you dead, I will! They're probably gonna Franco. Yeah, you just wait. Attack! Probably go with slash then. Yes, best chance to hit. I expected nothing less than victory. We won! No thanks to Zakov. Aren't you going to show a little gratitude for saving you, old man? Old man? I still possess the strength to slap you around like a red-headed stepchild. And we would not have needed to fight the battle at all if it were not for you. Have you forgotten that? Why do I have the feeling that you're still somewhat bitter? I know my my Zakov voice is all over the place, but whatever. Alright, Franco. Now we're all here. You and I should explain why we called this meeting. Of course, Your Highness. In recent days, Faulkner has been allying himself with Prince Duyer, I believe is the name pronounced, Sadira's brother, and trying to convince him that we should take over the continent by force instead of seeking peace. That's why Franco and I believe we should set out and establish diplomatic relations with nearby countries. Have you ever engaged in diplomacy for the Empire before, Sadira? Well, no, but how hard can it be? With Franco's wisdom and my wit and charm, it should be simple. I don't quite understand why, but I find your lack of humility to be very charming at times. Oh, thank you, Bastion, I think. At any rate, with more alliances we form with other nations, the harder it is for Faulkner to justify war. Where do we start, Princess? I thought I would begin in Nordilain. They are already allies, and perhaps we can strengthen the alliance. After that, a challenge. We move on to the nation of Hibernia, which has always been wary of the Empire. If we succeed with those countries, other nations will presumably join in signing treaties with us. It sounds like an excellent plan to me, Sadira. When do we depart? And onto the main map. Onto Nordilain. Greetings, I am Princess Sadira of the Juranus? Yes. Empire. I have come to speak with your leader. I welcome you to Nordilain, Princess Sadira. Duke Logan is waiting. Oh man, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Princess Sadira! Your beauty grows more blinding with each day, and I only get uglier. You flatter me with your outrageous lies, Duke Logan. Like, hi, Sadira! Oh god, yeah, this is, I don't get any luck with this, do I? Valley Girl time. Hello, Claire. What business brings you to my chunk of the continent, Sadira? The Imperial Princess didn't come here just to allow me to bask in the glow of her smile. I think he likes you, Sadira. Perhaps we should leave you two alone. Bastion, you're disgusting! Let me explain why I've come to see you, Duke Logan. Conveniently off screen. That's quite a story you've shared with me. I don't mean to sound rude, Sadira, but should you really have told me that much? I've always believed diplomacy requires one to tread a fine line between confession and deception. You've known me since I was a child, Logan, and you'd know if I was lying to you anyway. Besides, if I may use a tired cliché, honesty is the best policy. I want only peace, not deception. I've always admired your indomitable spirit, Sadira. You've got it from your damned father. I'll gladly sign the peace accord, Sadira. Nordilain will declare itself an official ally to the Empire. However, there's one small condition I must place upon you first. And what would that be? You have to prove yourself worthy of facing me in war before I deem you worthy of joining me in peace. Win the battle, and you will have won my alliance. Lose the battle, and I won't sign anything. Agreed? Duke Logan, isn't that rather a confrontational manner of working through this negotiation? To you, lovely Sadira, it might be, but to me, it makes perfect sense. So do you agree to my condition? I don't really have a choice, but yes, I agree. I'm afraid to ask, but what sort of war will we engage in? With ATACs, of course. But we won't use any attacks that could harm the combatants inside them. Each side will have 5 ATACs. When the leader of either group is defeated, the battle is over. Those are fair enough terms, Logan. Well then, for my groups of ATACs, I choose... Sadira, there are only 5 of us. I knew that, Bastion! Alright, perhaps I had a slight brain lapse in the early excitement. You don't have to laugh at me. If one of us has to be the leader of the battle, I nominate Sadira. I don't know. How about Bastion? I think you do a great job, Princess. No, this is Sadira's battle to lead, not mine. Actually, Cecilia, I think that's a very good idea. Bastion, you're going to be our leader. Are you sure, Sadira? I don't want to usurp your authority. I'm absolutely sure. This way, if we lose, it's going to be all your fault. Well, when you put it that way. I will fight myself, my daughter Claire, her advisor Shion, and 2 ATACs from my private army. I will be the leader of our side, of course. I don't know how to fight any other way. Are we ready to wage war? Remember, Duke Logan, if we win, you keep your promise. I am not looking forward to this one. This is not an easy section. You do one-on-one fights, and pretty much you go through your whole group. And whoever runs out of people first loses. Thing is, several of the people you fight against are very powerful, and doing one-on-one is very annoying. And Logan himself is ridiculous. So, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Might as well do the briefing, though. Oh. I think I have this wrong. Do I have this wrong? I'm thinking of a different part. Never mind. A single blow from Duke Logan's Crimson can disable an ATAC, so watch out for him. How would you know that, Cecilia? You haven't fought him in the past, have you? Of course not, Princess. I just know a lot about ATACs of the continent. Knowledge is part of my job. If you know anything else about our opponent, Sadira, don't be afraid to tell us, alright? Okay, I was mixing up the battle. The battle I'm thinking of comes later, and I am not looking forward to that. This one's probably still pretty hard, though. So, this has shopping and interviewing and all that stuff. So, I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'll do that for next time, everybody. Later!